Earning a doctoral degree is an esteemed accomplishment. It changes the way people address you. They call you doctor for the rest of your life. One of Richmond's newly elected school board members goes by that title. But does she have the degree to back it up?
It is really your duty and your responsibility to hold us accountable.
Shonda Harris Muhammad ran unopposed for her Richmond school board seat last November, but not without a passionate campaign that promoted transparency and leadership.
No one is safe at this point. Everyone has to be reviewed. Everyone has to be looked at, because that's why we were voted.
Her campaign website describes her many years of teaching experience, her commitment to children, and her own education credentials. But recently we discovered some inconsistencies in those credentials, specifically when it comes to Harris Muhammad's doctoral degree. Harris Muhammad is referred to as a doctor by her colleagues on the school board. In fact, on the Richmond Public Schools website, she's noted as such. It's also noted on name placards that identify her at public meetings in her elected capacity. Harris Muhammad's official campaign website states that in 2011, she earned a PhD from Walden University, an accredited online school based in Minneapolis. Her LinkedIn and Facebook pages say that she earned an EDD, or a Doctorate of Education, from Walden in 2011. However, an online newsletter from December of 2012 stated she was currently enrolled in a doctoral program. So we contacted Walden University to clear up all the conflicting information. The Walden registrar confirmed that Harris Muhammad had earned a master's degree from Walden in 2005, but then stated Shonda Harris Muhammad has not received any other degrees from Walden University. We asked for clarification. The school says that while they show previous enrollment in a PhD and EDD program, Harris Muhammad, quote, did not complete or conferred any doctoral program at Walden University. We took this information to Harris Muhammad. Where is the EDD from?
It is, I went through Walden University for my Doctorate of Education.
Okay. And that was a completed program?
Yes.
We shared the information that Walden had told us. They told us that the highest degree that you had there was a master's. They said that's what Walden said. They said the last degree they had on record was from 2005 when you got your master's there.
I've just completed my program in 2012 and I graduated this summer.
When we asked further about why there was no record of an earned degree, Harris Muhammad said it was being withheld due to outstanding tuition she owed the university. So you're saying once you pay your balance, you'll have your degree.
I will have the piece of paper that I would like to have once the balance is done.
We again contacted Walden University. We asked them to explain their policy on withholding degrees. The university explained to us that it is not their policy to withhold a degree because of an outstanding tuition balance. Walden says when a student completes a program, they automatically earn the degree. And it's reflected in the school's records. Outstanding tuition may prevent students from getting a physical diploma or transcript, but degrees are awarded regardless of any balance owed.
In anything that we do, we want to be open and transparent.
Even still, Richmond School Board Chair Jeff Bourne says this isn't a matter for the school board.
Well, I think that's a personal issue for Shonda, and she's she's going to deal with it, address it.
Bourne says there are no degree requirements to serve on the board.
What is a prerequisite is making sure that you're committed to making Richmond Public Schools the best that it can be.
Is honesty a prerequisite?
I think that's for the voters who elect the school board to decide.
Harris Muhammad told us after our interview Monday that she would provide us with an academic advisor from Walden University who could confirm her degree. We have yet to been contacted by anyone from Walden in regard to that matter. Additionally, it's worth noting on Tuesday that Harris Muhammad's official campaign site listed her as having a PhD from Walden in 2011. Today, that website changed, indicating an EDD from Walden in 2011. Again, Walden University tells CBS 6 News that neither degree has been bestowed on Harris Muhammad at this time. We'll continue to follow the story. Catie Beck, CBS 6 News.
My personal business is just that. It is my personal business.
It was an emotional start to a work session for the Richmond Public School Board Monday night. Through tears, board member Shonda Harris Muhammad told the board that this week she suffered an attack on her character.
For anyone to feel that they must dig into my personal business, personal matters, demonstrates an act and a level of bullying.
Harris Muhammad is referring to a report we aired last Wednesday night. It highlighted inconsistencies about a doctoral degree she claims she earned from Walden University. The university told CBS 6 multiple times that no doctorate had been conferred or completed by Harris Muhammad.
It is in question if I have earned it. I have completed my work, and thus the requirements that my academic advising team said that I needed to complete.
After Harris Muhammad's remarks, school board chair Jeff Bourne told her that the board needed more confirmation from her.
And I believe some of the community are beginning to question our credibility.
Bourne says the questions over the degree have shaken public trust in the whole board and need to be resolved no later than next Monday, asking Harris Muhammad to provide proof one way or another.
To have the title of doctor is something that we're going to have to deal with and put to bed.
Harris Muhammad did not speak of any documentation to confirm the doctorate, but she did mention several times that her position on the board was one ordained by God, and she plans to complete the mission he has given her.
Under no circumstances will God allow anyone to destroy me without his permission.
Just last week, the title of doctor appeared on school board name placards for member Shonda Harris Muhammad.
It's not one that you can bestow upon yourself. It's one that only an academic institution can give.
But this week, even before their meeting started, the board as a collective had decided it best to remove that title.
When you put it out there, it becomes public consumption. And, it's not personal. It just is what it is.
Take away from our credibility.
Tonight, school board chair Jeff Bourne told members that public trust in the board needed to be restored after questions had surfaced about whether Harris Muhammad had the degree behind the title.
And it is clear, based on the information that we have, that for whatever reason, that degree was not conferred upon you.
Much like last week's meeting, at which time Harris Muhammad was given a deadline of a week to produce proof of her degree.
I'm going to stand on my own.
This week, she again defended her decision to use the title, saying she'd finished her coursework but could not receive the degree because of a private issue with the university that she refuses to discuss.
No question if Shonda Harris Muhammad has completed the work or not. I have completed what I needed to complete. Anything else that needs to be done is between me and the university.
Last week, Harris Muhammad called this a personal matter and referenced bullying tactics. This week, much of the same reaction.
I'm never legally bound to share this information with anybody. I chose to share it because someone went snooping for it.
I think if we found...
Bourne explained to Harris Muhammad that if an RPS employee were in her exact scenario, the board would likely take a disciplinary action against that employee, to which Harris Muhammad took great offense.
Please make sure you don't turn this into a disciplinary matter, because it's not, because no law was broken. Was everybody else's credentials checked, or was it just Shonda M. Harris Muhammad?
But several board members say they have a bigger problem with Harris Muhammad's unapologetic approach.
For the past 6 months, she's asked us to call her Dr. Harris Muhammad. And tonight, unfortunately, we didn't hear her own that, take responsibility for it.
So for them, still more questions remain.
At what point did this person decide that they should be called doctor?